Hi, this is Haughty Chicken, and today on Appreciating Azeroth, we're looking at Exile's Reach, the island. First, a little stop on the side of the coast here, where there's a tribute to the Little Mermaid and Ariel. Ariel's got Sebastian the crab beside her, there's a little starfish looking like her red hair, and she's holding a fork. I noticed something in the water, and if you have a close look, that looks like it's Nemo. Next, it's time to go and have a little look at the Murloc village. They are quite the collectors and the hoarders. There is stuff everywhere. If you have a look closely, you can see little bits and pieces that are on the island itself and possibly from some of the shipwrecks around the coast. They certainly like shiny and bright baubles. There is stuff everywhere. I spotted these 3 Murlocs at the top of the pathway. It's interesting, it looks like they're worshipping something. Not really sure what they are. There weren't any clues, but they're an interesting little trio. Next area was a shipwreck not far from the starting area. If you have a look closely, you can see the skeletons of some Zandalari and a treasure map. Since we saw the Zandalari shipwreck, I'm not surprised that they made it up here. I wonder what that treasure map is and where it was leading to. Not far from the shipwreck, you'll find 3 unmarked graves. I wonder who put these there. Behind the graves, you'll see a little light. It's actually still lit. I wonder who put that there and what it means. The next area is up where the quillboars are, and there's a pretty impressive effigy of a dragon up here. I think the artwork is pretty cool. To the side of it I had a look around, and there's a little offering area. You'll see that there's a carving of the dragon and even some carving tools and some food offerings. I just want to make a quick mention of the prairie dogs. They seem to be gathering, and I'm not sure why. You'll spot them all over the island. They're pretty cute. If you're doing the spider quest, you may not have noticed the sides of the walls. The artwork is pretty cool on both sides on your way down. I thought it might be worth a mention. To animals again, I spotted these spotted hoppers. They're actually battle pets. You can see the little icon there, but I wasn't able to battle pet them or capture them. It's a pity, they're pretty cute. In the same area, I spotted a waterfall up to the left. I thought I'd go and investigate. I really love waterfalls, and I was a bit surprised to see what was at the other end. If you swim along a little bit, you'll see a cave, and when you swim underneath, I was surprised to see Tortolans. It was pretty cool finding the Tortolans under here. If you chat to them, you can find out that they've been here a little while and they're waiting for the necromancer to blow over. One very cool feature if you don't have underwater breathing is that Tortolans will send you back in a bubble to the start of the area. After being sent back by the Tortolans, I spotted the prairie dogs again. This time, they've got a lead prairie dog. I don't know what they're doing, but they fascinate me. As I was heading up to the dungeon zone, I decided to look under the bridge. I don't know why I did, and all of a sudden I saw a skeleton. If you look closely, it is a really large fish skeleton, and there's a fisherman stuck in its head. That didn't go well for either the fish or the fisherman, but I like the detail. This next area is one of my favourites, and it's the reason I started doing this series in the first place. On the left is a little jewellery workshop. I heard from the designer that they needed to put something here, and she thought maybe some ogres like jewellery, so she drew a little workshop, and I think it's gorgeous. In the same area on the other side is the little skinning workshop. Maybe this is used by the jeweller as well for the necklaces. Either way, it's a cute little crafting area. Around the corner is where the ogre chef is and all of his assistants. Nice little details, the little cooking area. I'm not too sure what's in that stew though. This next little Easter egg is up in the Harpy's Nest area. I only actually learnt about this on the internet, and it took me a little while to find. You need to look for a tree branch on the right hand side going up. You make your way up the top and you'll find a little baby in a harpy's nest. Told you it was an egg. I would love to know what the backstory is for the inclusion of this little baby in the harpy's nest. If you know, please let me know down in the comments. That's the end of our tour of Exile's Reach. I look forward to seeing you again in Appreciating Azeroth.